from the adventures of Mr. Superman and Mrs. S. And I am finally getting around to doing the Dialect vlog. I told myself for the longest time I wasn't going to do it, and then I saw Sarah's and JG's, and they're just both too cute, so they convinced me. I apologize. My voice right now, I'm in between strep and bronchitis, and so this isn't my normal voice. But what you do first is you read off a list of words to see how you pronounce them, and then you answer a few questions. And I'll tell you right now, I've been told many times that I have a non-regional voice, that people can't tell where I come from. But Mr. Superman, along with a few other people in my family, make fun of the way I say certain words. And I'm looking at a few right now that you guys, when you hear how I say it, you're going to laugh. First thing that ever popped into Mr. Superman's head when he met me was that I talked funny. So I guess we'll see if you guys agree with him. So the first word is aunt, as in I am somebody's aunt. Root, I'm sure I pronounced it route every once in a while, but root, like Route 44 Sonic drink. Wash, oil, theater, iron, salmon, caramel, I don't say caramel, fire, water, sure, data, ruin. This one's funny. I say crayon, and I know it's so bad. I say it like C-R-A-N. I don't say Crayola, crayon. It's just a crayon. And I know that sounds absolutely hickish, but crayon. Toilet, New Orleans, pecan. Both, again, probably. It's really bad. I don't enunciate correctly on that. I just kind of all slur it into probably. Spitting image, Alabama, lawyer, coupon, mayonnaise, syrup, pajamas, and cot. So yeah, and now is a list of questions that I'm supposed to answer for you guys. So what is it called when you throw toilet paper on a house? And that is called teepeeing. What is the bug that when you touch it, it curls into a ball? That would be a roly-poly. What is the bubbly carbonated drink called? That is called soda. I learned very quickly, living in the South, in Georgia, that most people back there call everything a Coke, which I think is kind of stupid. If you tell me you want a Coke, I'm going to go get you a Coke. And then if I hand it to you and a Coca-Cola is not what you wanted, that's your own fault for not telling me. But yeah, whether it's a Dr. Pepper, a root beer, a Sprite, or a Coke, it's all called Coke, which makes absolutely no sense to me. I think it's probably one of the things that bugs me most. So yeah, I call it soda. What do you call gym shoes? Tennis shoes. What do you say to address a group of people? Hey guys, what's up? I don't know. I definitely don't say y'all. Yeah, just hey guys. What do you call the kind of spider that has an oval-shaped body and extremely long legs? That would be a daddy long legs. What do you call your grandparents? I call them grandma and grandpa. I don't enunciate on those either, but yeah, grandma and grandpa. What do you call the wheeled contraption in which you carry groceries at the supermarket? That'd be a cart. Sometimes a grocery cart, mostly just a cart, but I definitely don't call it a buggy. A lot of the older people in Georgia call it a buggy, which I find very odd. What do you call it when rain falls while the sun is shining? I would call that bizarre. I know that's not the answer I'm supposed to give. I don't know there was a name for that, so I would just call it bizarre. So there you have it. And what is the thing you change the TV channel with? That would be, I call it a channel changer. Literally, that's what it does, is it changes the channel. So I call it a channel changer, but Mr. Superman makes fun of me for that. He calls it a remote. So yeah, I think that's probably rubbed off on me a little bit, but most of the time it's a channel changer. And that's it. So I hope you were able to bear my horrible voice right now. And hope you enjoyed my dialect vlog. Thanks.